I'm back on the Mersey with the big black one, the fluffy girl. I'm not sure where I am. I'm with my pal Donk again. He's just gone round there, but I'm setting my video off now because there's a load of school kids over there. It looks like a primary school day out or something, and for obvious reasons I don't want to be filming where all the kids are, so I'm going to set it off here and then you'll just be seeing me fishing. But yeah, it's oh, Lily's found a friend. Another fluffy black one. But yeah, we're going to go round past them rocks down on low water. I think we're somewhere by Vale Park or something. We're going to have a little session here. We've only got an hour or so here. So you're going to see this session as this happens, and later on this afternoon we're going to go and fish Guinea Gap, home to smooth hounds, where a big 20-pound smooth hound come out yesterday. Jesus, nearly took my rod in. It's nearly took my rod in. Good job for them noodles. But that will be in the next video. It'll be 2 videos. We're going to film this one now, and the next video will be the Guinea Gap one, what I'm looking forward to this afternoon. So be sure to subscribe. Oh dear! Look at that! Oh, come on, you beauty. But yeah, Donk's really learning with the Mersey. There's different spots and marks here and that. Like, just look at it. The River Mersey, some people say it stinks and it's full of pollution and whatever and sewage and all sorts, but when you're like this, you know, and you just come on a little trip to do a day's fish and you can smell the seawater, you know, you got the fresh air in your lungs, you got, I don't suppose you could call it the sea, could you, but the sea's only a mile or so that way. So yeah, just going to give it a go. So next time you see me, I'll be down over there with Donk. He's told me smooth hounds raise, and we're fishing a deep hole on low water. Could be absolutely anything in it. Let's hope there's something in it, yeah? See you in a bit. Here's the mark. Donk's already there. I've just started my video off up there. Just talking to a lovely gentleman who follows the channel. He was like, hey, John, I was watching you this morning, fishing over the other side of the Mersey. But yeah, Donk said that we should be into smooth hounds and rays, but it's a bit of a gamble, he said, this mark. It's one or the other. We're just wasting time, really, to get to the other mark, which you'll see in the next video. I'm out of breath because I'm carrying everything in one hand trying to film this. But the Mersey. Really going to try and learn this Mersey. It's my mission over the next 6 months to a year. Really get a good understanding of the River Mersey, because I don't know nothing about it, if I'm honest. If I'm totally truthful, I don't know a thing. I know there's some rays. Oh, there's somebody fishing down there. There's 2 people fishing down there, and that's a good sign. It's always good to see other people fishing, because they're there for a reason, aren't they? Like, Donk's gonna have his bait in before I even get down there. But you know how I roll. It's all about showing you lot what's going on. Here he goes, look. Wouldn't it be funny if he had a fish before I even got there? But I did just get tied up talking to somebody. So I'll take no blame for being late. It was somebody else's fault for talking to me. And it's beautiful here, isn't it? Beautiful! Not a bad day in the office, is it? Not a bad day in the office. I'm going to chuck a squid bait out, I think, because anything will eat a squid, won't it? And I'm going to go to the right of Donk. Looks a bit deeper this side of the beach, bit of a drop. We'll have an hour or 2 here and see how we get on. So this is a rig the Donk's made me. Basically, it's a clip down, it hits the water, kicks off there, and then you're left with a big long running trace. I've nearly got one in. Donk's got both rods in, I've not yet, but I am filming, and it's on a dongle with a circle hook on. I do like the way Donk makes his rigs, to be honest. Good quality rigs, good quality. So let's get this right now. Let's not tangle it all up, yeah? I'm fishing here to start with frozen crab. I have got 6 fresh crab, but I'm going to save them for this afternoon session, because I do think this afternoon session is going to be a better session. That's a good smooth hound, that is. That could be a PB for me. As I say, a 20-odd pound smooth hound has come out from there, which is like, wow, wouldn't that be nice? But I don't think that session's going to be in this video. I think it's going to be in the next video. So I like to keep them short and separate. I like all my videos to be sort of 20 to 25 minutes. Anything longer, I think, get boring. I don't like to watch nothing for more than 20, 25 minutes. I like to keep them, you know, short and simple. And if you don't want to watch it, that's fine. If you do watch it, it's only a little watch. But yeah, that's ready to go out on a big frozen peeler. So we get that out. Lily's going for a swim by the look of it. And hopefully we'll get some fish from here. Rays, hounds, Anything is the target, really. I might put a little scratching rig out. You might get some flatties around here, but to be honest, all I've got on my mind is get to that other mark where them big smooth hounds are, where I've got my fresh crab. That is all I've got on my mind. This is just a waste a bit of time session. Subscribe. So I'm fishing. I had a bit of a nightmare on that cast, to be honest. I cast, it was about 40 or 50 yards out, and for some unknown reason, the bail arms clicked back over, and it's gone and dropped. But I'm in deep water. I'm probably in 30, 40 foot. It goes right down, so I'm going to leave it there for a bit, but I'm nowhere near where I wanted to be. I wanted to be 2 or 3 times as far. It was going, it just went plop. But maybe it was meant to happen. I'll leave it there for a bit. So it's nice to have some cooler weather. Yesterday was absolutely horrendous. It was like 30 degrees. I was tying rigs on the drive yesterday, sat in the boot of the car, tying some rigs. And I was literally, as I was tying rigs, the sweat was just going blip, 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 blip. It was just so warm. This is a blessing today, this breeze and this cloud. Roll on winter, that's what I say. But yeah, we're on the Mersey, and apparently anything can run through here. You can get hounds, you can get rays, you can get the bass. You can throw up anything. So I'm going to leave that squid bait in for probably 15-20 minutes. Give it a quick go. I'm not going to leave it in for too long. Not squid bait, crab bait, sorry. And then I'm going to put a squid bait on, just in case there's any rays or anything that wants a bit of fish, really. Anything swimming around. I'm not going to fish 2 rods here. I have brought the other rod, but I don't think I'm going to set it up. I think I'm just going to fish this one. I'm going to sit down and make some rigs now for the other mark later. Yeah, it's just nice to be here doing a bit. I've not fished for about 3 days. I'll tell you what I have been doing. I caught a lovely little trout from a little brook the other day in, I don't know if anybody knows it, Bollington in Cheshire. Have a look at this. It's a big one.
Do you want me to try and pull him up? Shall I pull him up, John?
Hold that. I don't want to pull him up by his mouth because he'll hurt him. I'll give you them keys.
Oh, look at him. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow.
I didn't want to pick him up without a net out of the water. That's 3 seconds into the first cast.
Oh my god.
Back here.
We've only been here for like 5 seconds. And you already caught.
And I do a bit of freshwater fishing. I do like piking, perching. I like a bit of carp fishing. I don't like to sit behind the bite alarms for carp anymore. I've done that for spent about 10 or 15 years chasing loads of big fish in the past and spending weeks and weeks and weeks to get one bite. Don't like that type of fishing anymore. But I do like to go with a float and a worm and try and float fish a few carp, or, you know, flick a bit of floating bread out or stalk one from the margins. I love a bit of pike fishing, a bit of lure fishing, and a bit of dead baiting. I love perch. I really, really do like perch fishing. And I like the little brooks like that trout I've just showed you, the little streams and brooks. I don't really bring much to camera with the freshwater fishing. I just showed you that little clip then. But what I do with the sea fishing is pretty much what I do borderline full time now. It's what I do is fishing. So it's nice to have a bit of freshwater fishing where I don't film and I don't, you know, make a video just to get out and actually enjoy a bit of fishing. But I do a lot more than probably any of you on YouTube see. I just kind of keep the freshwater fishing to myself. But I might start adding a little bit in between, or if anything special happens, I'll show you. But I'm definitely going to be after some big perch, some nice wild trout, and you know, as it gets colder as well, you know, winter, we'll be after the pike and stuff. But I don't know how to bring them to camera or not, 'cause it's always been, well, I've been uploading the sea fishing videos, the freshwater videos have always been my little, you know, time out from recording and filming and just actually just fishing. Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get some bites here. I'm going to change this crab in the next 10 or 15 minutes, put a squid on, and put a crab on, put a squid on, and hopefully get a bite from here. Is he in? No, false alarm. I thought he was in then. I really did think he was in. I'm debating on putting a little scratching rig out for the worms. Don't know. Don't know. But I did think Donk was in then. Be interesting to see what's happened to his bait, to be honest. Has he been crabbed? Is there any weed, etc.? Nice if we could squeeze... Fish! He's got a fish, he has got a fish. Let's go and have a look. Oh, that's mad that, isn't it? I was saying I might have a go for the flatties, because I think they're here, and then he's had that. It's took a full softie, a big one.
Oh yeah, like that.
He's took a massive softie.
Right, he's hoofed it right down the circle, everything.
You'll be able to get that out for the girl though, won't you?
Yeah, I'll get him out, he'll be fine.
Bloody hell.
He's a fat in him. Greedy bugger.
Well, I was just saying on camera, I'm going to, I'm thinking of putting a little rig out for the flatties. That's definitely happening now. Happy days, mate, well done.
They are, that's a result, isn't it?
That's a result. As Donk said, at least we've got a fish. That's mad that, I was just saying, I think there might be flatties here. Well, there's obviously flatties here. There's flatties all over the place, aren't there? I'm going to tie a little rig now, and I'm going to get a worm out. That's brilliant, that. Wasn't really expecting too much on this session. I know I've not caught nothing, but wasn't expecting a lot here. This was just like waste an hour or two before we get to the other mark, and we want to get to the other mark early as well, because the picture of that 20-pound smooth hound that came out yesterday, and it already being one of the busiest marks, if not the busiest mark on the Mersey, we want to get there probably 2 or 3 hours early and set up. Right, I'm going to get a little flatfish rig out. Come on then. Well, after seeing that flat thing, I'll put me a flat thing rig on. One up, one down. This is one of Key White's rigs, this is. Little bits of worm. I'll bait elastic the worm on the baiting needle, then pulled it off so it stays on a bit longer. The reason being, Donk's just checked his fishy baits he's after raise, and he has been crabbed for fun. Like, they've been stripped, so I've got a feeling my crab has been stripped as well. We're going to have a look now. I'm going to send this out, hopefully pick a flat thing up. We'll have a look at the bait on the other rod in a second as well. I've got a feeling it's going to be crabbed, but I do want to change it to a squid bait and send it out further. So we'll just see how we get on. Work it out as we go. As I say, this one doesn't want to be going out too far, to be honest. Just a gentle thump, nothing at all too far about that one. That'll do. Probably about half an hour, 45 minutes after low water now, so it's starting to flood in. And Donk thinks that you might get a run of hounds, so I don't know whether to stick with the crab bait or change it. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I don't need to set the clutch on that one, because that should only be a flat thing, and I'm guessing that this is going to be absolutely annihilated by crabs. Did have my clutch set on that one, because if a big hound comes along, especially seeing the size of that thing the other day, yesterday, that was a big hound. That was a big hound yesterday. 20-pounder from where we're going later on today. I just thought we can pick up. You can only try, can't you? Let's have a look. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Weed! Well, we're getting weed now as well. The crab has been absolutely annihilated. Whoops. Get a new bait on, go again. So what I've put on this one now is a bit of squid with a bit of lug on, basically because I'm saving my crabs for later. That's on that long runner when I'm going to clip down now on the dongle. Hound would pick that up, a ray would have picked that up. Can't believe he caught that big flat thing on a massive crab. Just proves how greedy that can be, don't it? Anyway, I'm going to get this out and I'll bring you back when there's the next bit of action. I think I'm getting a little bite on the flatfish rod. There is weed coming through though, so it could be weed on the line. It's doing that, but it's not like a bite and then nothing. It's like consistently twitching, I suppose you could call it. I've just noticed when I look for that camera as well, the rod tips are right behind them red cranes, so I'm going to move you now to get you better footage of the rod tips. So yeah, let's move you along a bit. Is that better? It's in between the cranes now. I just noticed looking for the camera, I was like, oh, it's horrible trying to watch a rod tip on a video when there's something in the background, but it should be in between them cranes now. So if we're thinking of you viewers, making sure you get a better viewing experience, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. Oh, Donk's off again. Don't know what's going on, but he's off. Fish! No. no fish, he's just bringing it in. I'm getting them little taps on that flatty bite, but I think, truthfully, there's a lot of weed coming through. Actually, I think I can actually see the weed, and looking at that. Yeah, Donk's hitting a lot of weed there. Yeah, I can see the weed on my line. I can actually see the line going down onto the weed. It's not a flatty bite. It's not one of them flat things. It's weed. Tell you what, I know I've said it a few times, just can't wait till this afternoon session. I'm like extremely looking forward to that. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Well, no proper bites for me yet, but the weed seems to have stopped. I didn't know it was that close to Perch Rock. It's only there. As I say, I don't know the Mersey. I have no idea where I am. I turn up to these spots and it's like, oh yeah, there's water there. Let's have a little look around. I'll show you a bit of what's what. It's a lovely little spot to fish in it off this bit here. As I say, that's the I believe that's the new Everton Stadium. Goodison Park, is it? And them buildings in the background, that is Liverpool, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Busy river, this got a lot of history, this river in it. I'd love to go back in time, probably 30, 40, 50 years and see exactly what used to come in and out the river here. Lovely. Splosh! But yeah, it's a busy old river. I can imagine back in the olden days, or you know, a couple of decades ago, the amount of ships and the amount of cargo that would come in and out of here. Wouldn't mind a bite on my rod though. So I'm actually bloody cold today. I've come down here in my Crocs and my vest, thinking I was going to be a scorcher. I'm absolutely bloody freezing. Numb. That wind's blowing right on me. I'm going to have a check of them baits in a minute. But nothing seems to have picked any of them up, but keep putting fresh baits out, keep trying, and hopefully soon something will kick off. I'm going to have a look at the little one up, one down with the worms on. It's been having a couple of little bounces, but there is weed on the line, but possibly be a little flatty hung up on it. Don't think so. Definitely doesn't feel like it, but it needs checking and changing anyway. It needs checking and changing. I'm guessing it's been crabbed. It's been in probably 20 minutes. I'm guessing the crabs have absolutely smashed it to bits, that's what I'd say. I'll let you know for sure in a second. Yeah, there is zero worm, and I was bait elastic on as well. There is, like, literally, I'm in a bit of a tangle there as well. Come on, get out. How is that up gun for that lead? If anybody could get the line for there, it would be me, wouldn't it? It's alright, tangle. Oh, we're out. It had been devoured. Both worms have been completely and utterly stripped. Don't mind fishing when there's crabs around, but when they're stripping you within minutes and taking everything, it's hard to keep a bait in the water. Basically, if a fish hasn't had your bait within the first few minutes, you're done for. Keep going though, don't we? New baits back out. 2 worms on the flatty rig on the left. A big peeler crab on the right one sent out into the distance. So I'm bloody freezing. Yesterday it was that hot, like you couldn't do nothing. So I thought, you know, I'm going to come in my Crocs and my vest and my shorts today down here. I was thinking, nice sizzle on the beach, you know. Even put some sun cream on. And it is freezing. It's like cloudy and the breeze is here. I could do with a jumper. But it is what it is, isn't it? I ain't going back to the car to get it, so I'm walking all the way back up there. There's not really been much to report, to be honest. I've not had a definite bite. I'm here sticking it out, keep putting fresh baits in. The crabs are the problem. They're just absolutely smashing it to bits. Apart from casting every 3 or 4 minutes to avoid the crabs, I don't know what else to do. Just keep changing the baits, keep putting it back out. See how we go. We got a fish. Can always rely on the donk to deliver the goods. Look at that vessel coming in the background. He said it don't feel massive, but it's a million times bigger than what I've caught. It's nodding. Hound, maybe? Oh, the hounds might have turned up. Right, I'm going to go and get a crab bait back out again in a minute. Come on, Donk. It's like the wind's picked right up. Bloody freezing I am. Freezing. How about you, Lil? Mind you, I've got a big black fluffy coat on, I suppose, haven't you? So there's loads of shells on this beach. Anyway, stop filming the shells. You've got a fish on. That's a hound, all right. Just gonna have a look at him. What's that, Lil?
Little male. No wonder he felt so quiet. He's going.
He's going back in. He's like, I'm not coming out.
About 4 or 5 pounds.
4 or 5, yeah.
That's not massive.
Yes, mate. Nice one. Well, after seeing Donk's smooth hound, I've just got one of my fresh crab out, and that is going straight in now. I was saving them for the other mark I'm going to in about an hour, but if there's hounds out there, I'm putting a fresh crab out. So here he is, all clipped down and ready. Look at the juices coming out of him. Oof! Come on, let's be having a big hound. Part of me's thinking, Donk just said as well, why would we want to go to the other spot in an hour when we know that there's hounds here now? It's a valid point. But I definitely do want to try the other mark because there was a monster hound come out yesterday. But it is a very valid point. Why would you move when you've just caught a hound? Tough one, innit? Tough one. Anyway, let's get this bait out and I'll bring you back if there's any action. I'll tell you what, that big vessel has come steaming in, as Donk's just said, so we've got to watch the swells off it. That's when you're in like the shipping lane, you have to be careful. I can see them coming now, look, just over the other side, see them coming through. As Donk's just said, best to move back because they could come through. And this jet ski here, see it coming down, he keeps coming right in front of Donk's rods. He's nearly just, well, he just stopped casting like midway for the cast because it come right in front of him. But yeah, look at them swells out there. See them coming through just the other sides of the boat? Yeah, so I'm going to move back now because this is going to give us a good rinsing. Right, let's get our Lily safe. Where's Lily? You come up here, girl. Come on, because I don't want you being washed away. Yeah, that vessel is absolutely flying through here. I thought that'd have to have gone a little bit slower than that. That's moving, that is. And here it comes. Oh dear, that'd take you away, that would, wouldn't it? You wouldn't want to be in there now, would you? What do you think, Lil? Yes, John? Yeah, you wouldn't want that, would you? Well, this is going to be the last cast on this mark. We're getting pushed away from the channel now. We're going to be on a shallow beach soon if we carry on. So I'm going to leave my crab in for 10 minutes. Yeah, it's been a good little session. For Donk anyway. It is what it is, isn't it? That preferred ease crab to mine. Yeah, it's been enjoyable. It's been enjoyable. I'm going to finish tying these last couple of rigs now and get over to the other mark, which you'll be seeing in the next video. So make sure you subscribe to be the first to see that. The hounds are here. Can't grumble, I've seen a hound. It must be me that can't catch them. I've never had a hound out the Mersey. Seems to be the bogey fish from here. I've had loads of other stuff from here, I just can't get a hound. And if there's one fish that you will get from the Mersey, it's probably a bloody hound, isn't it? It's full of them. Maybe it'll happen soon, or maybe it'll be in the next video from the other mark up there, and it'll be a big fat 20 pounder. Right, I'm going to end this video here. This one, I'll bring you back if anything happens. Let me get this stuff packed away and get ready for the move, because we've only got about 2.5, 3 hours till high tide on the other one. We want to get there a little bit earlier, so hopefully find a spot because it's busy. So until next time, I'll see you at sea sometime.